Patricia Langley picks up her husband Truman. She heard a sound and is sure that robbers have broken into their house. A married couple goes downstairs and finds a girl who fell asleep on the couch in the living room after last night's party. She thanks them for a great evening, but could they please clarify where she is? We are transported to the Libra family home. In the morning rush, a maid named Belle reminds Alex and his wife Marina that they have an only son. Robbie's birthday is today. The couple are very busy people and Marina asks her to wish the guy a happy birthday for them. What Robbie himself hears as soon as his parents leave, the guy goes to the door, but was stopped by Robbie sitting down at the table. The maid takes out a cake with candles and then gives the guy a gift of a woman's bracelet on his arm, offering to give it to his future girlfriend. At the same time, Truman, getting ready for work, tells Patricia that he will bring his biggest client Truman to dinner today. He constantly brings guests to the house, looking for clients, arranging parties for them, but nothing sticks with the guy. They dissolve after parting. If Truman will be able to make a deal, today's guest will solve all the financial problems of the Langley family at once. In order to impress his client, it is difficult to even buy a new car, which Patricia is not at all happy about. She wants a house and a family, not mortgage payments, but Truman takes on these tasks, promising to get out of debt soon. One of the girls is invited to Robbie's school parking lot, his school, which he really likes, to keep him company in honor of his birthday. But she refuses to motivate him with the fact that there's a guy named Robbie's father who comes home from work and finds out from Belle that they said that the guy had skipped school lessons as punishment. Alex takes his mustache for his car keys and promises to return them if the guy improves his academic performance, which Robbie just needs to enter the academy. With the evening coming, Truman arrives home with his big client. Such a guy leaves for a minute. The nail starts groping Patricia, which makes the girl jump up and demand from Truman's order for his client to get out immediately. He's throwing up his hands. Truman is sure that in order to put the squeeze on this client, Patricia must obey him. She only needs a little, but they will be provided for the rest of their lives. Truman goes out and his client appears in the kitchen. He starts groping and kissing the girl, which does not give any pleasure. Coming to work in the morning, Truman learns that his place was given to Alex Uston, Robbie's father, and Truman himself was demoted to the position of the management company. He preferred Alex, who will bring many new large clients. For Truman, this means a complete collapse on the following. Coming to work on his day off, Truman shoots himself in the temple, which he tells his wife on the phone. Shake Alex. Bella says that he will work at home all day today. Someone shot himself in his new office and he will not be able to leave until the bullet hole in the wall is repaired there. Meanwhile, Patricia arrives at the company where Truman worked to find out about the insurance payments since her husband insured his life. But according to Mike Kramer, the insurance policy is cancelled because Truman committed suicide while sitting in Mike's office. Patricia notices Alex Uston coming out of her late husband's former office with the same client whom Truman brought home. Alex, with the client Mike, suggests they go to lunch. Patricia goes to Truman's office to pick up her husband's remaining belongings. Once in the office, the girl prints out information about Alex, believing him to be the direct culprit in the death. After that, Patricia goes to Truman's house. Wayne is the gateway of the client he brought in. Truman kills the man with a pistol shot. Following Robbie, Patricia finds out which school the guy attends, after which she deceives the school employee that she recently moved to this city and would like to identify her non-existent daughter here. But first they want to hire a tutor, while the employee is looking for a list of tutors. Patricia steals a blank form, fills it out, and sends it to the Veston house. The letter says Rob is doing poorly and, in order to improve his knowledge, the Veston family needs to hire a tutor, whose list of names is also in the letter. Marina, Robbie's mother, gets through to a tutor named Amanda Crestfield, whom Shakia pretends to be. At the appointed time, the girl arrives at the Weston house, where she meets Robbie. Alex and Robbie's parents need to start classes as soon as possible because the academy entrance exams are in 2 weeks. Where are they going to send Robbie? But Shake is lying that her house is being renovated and she can only start classes in a week. Robbie remembers about Marina's guest house and Alex doesn't mind at all if Patricia stays with them, as long as it benefits Robbie. The next day, Patricia picks Robbie up at school, making a deep impression on his friends. During Robbie's classes, you keep looking at these inviting mounds. Shake. A few days later, the girl meets Marina, who has returned from the store helping her move the things she bought to her room, while Marina unpacks her purchases. Patricia prepares a glass of wine into which she posts some pills and gives it to Marina to drink. In the evening, Robbie's parents go to a charity ball, leaving the guy at home alone playing in the yard with a ball. Robbie throws it to the guest house where Patricia lives. Taking the ball, Robbie notices his tutor in her underwear through the window. Having burned the ball, Patricia sits down on purpose and begins to caress herself, spying on the guy, who is interrupted by the maid threatening to tell her father everything if Rob finds himself spying on Julia again. After chasing the ball away, he leaves the Veston mansion, asking Alex for a weekend off before they leave. Shakes enters Robbie's room. She asks if the boy liked what he saw through the window. If he wants to look again next time, it's better to let him go to her and ask. Patricia goes to the guest house. And a minute later, Robbie comes running there, taking off her panties. Patricia promises to teach the boy everything she knows in the morning. Patricia meets with Alex, thanking him for the house provided for the guests. Patricia suggests Alex to play billiards. Marina is watching their conversation through the window. After yesterday's wine with pills, Patricia does not feel comfortable today. After the game, Patricia returns to the guest house, meeting a woman who screws the blinds on the windows so that no one spies on the girl. After recovering, Marina asks the maid to change the bedclothes, putting everything in the basket. She goes down to the basement where the laundry is located. Stepping carefully on the steps, she stumbles over the fishing line, which she had specially stretched before Patricia, dropping the phrase "what's left of them three." Patricia goes up to the house from exams. Robbie returns without shouting to Belle. The boy runs to shake. Marina returns after seeing a basket of bed linen that was never carried. Marina opens the door to the basement and discovers a dead maid. To distract Alex, in the middle of the night goes to play billiards, where he is caught shaking. The girl begins to seduce a man. At this time, Robbie, strolling through the grounds, who notices how his father is not hitting the balls in Toulouse, which he tells Alex when he goes to the pool to catch his breath. After Alex writes to work in the morning after playing the game, but he worries about Marina. Patricia reassures the man that she will look after his wife by going up to Marina. Patricia starts kissing her, and Robbie interrupts her womanly pleasures. After returning from school, Patricia enters his room and informs him that she knows that Robbie saw them playing billiards with the boy's father last night, but she did not do it of her own free will. Alex allegedly forced by Robert. Enraged, he wants to deal with his father, but Patricia stops him, promising that everything will be over soon. In a couple of days, Robbie comes in Patricia to say goodbye tomorrow afternoon. He leaves for the academy. Well, I like to say such a farewell. In the afternoon, his friend picks up Robbie to take the kid to the airport, and after them he leaves and shakes at the mansion. Marina. In the evening, a thunderstorm hits the town, which causes electricity to go out in the house. Frightened, Marina grabs a knife and almost kills Alex, who suddenly appears. The man goes down to the basement and turns on the vending machines. In the morning, Alex leaves for work, leaving Marina home. One woman decides to feed the parrots and discovers the birds dead. Having taken a funeral shower, Marina goes up to her room where Patricia attacks her. Twisting Marina, Patricia tells her plan to eliminate their family. She forces the woman to swallow pills and, allegedly under the influence of tranquilizers, Marina will open her veins. At this time, Alex is sorting through the documents in his office. There are a married photo of the Langley family. After learning from Mike that in the photo Patricia, the wife of the late Truman, Alex writes home, the man manages to arrive before Patricia cuts Marina's wrists. Alex strikes a woman, knocking her out. The window falls to the ground. The policeman who came to the call did not find Patricia's body. The girl ran away as soon as she came to her senses. After a while, a call arrives on the phone. Robbie wants to know how his parents are doing. According to the boy, he flew normally and everything is fine. After hanging up, Robbie sits on the bed where he is waiting for a shock. Well, what can I say? The only one of the whole family who died was the maid, who had nothing to do with Truman's death at all. This ends the film. Thanks for watching and see you on the channel.